Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2022 mid-month general readings. So we are looking at the last 2 weeks of June, and this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. As always, thanks for taking the time to be here to watch these videos. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. Those of you who reach out for personal readings and all your feedback and support. So, Aquarius, this is for you for the last half of June 2022. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Aquarius. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for Aquarian. But as we always say, it's a good idea to watch all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because each one can bring in a little additional insight and perspective and broaden kind of your overview of what the situation is, because this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Now, if you find that something does resonate with you enough that you would like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts. There's nothing more personal than a personal reading. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link below or to the side, depending on where it is on your computer. I'd be most happy to hear from you and to work with you. I can usually respond within the same day or within the first 24 hours with more information. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings, and I'm pretty timely about scheduling, so if you're interested, send me a message. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what the last half of June looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the sun. Light, love, warmth, laughter, an uplifting of perhaps previously restrictive energies or heaviness. Kind of a spring after winter, light after dark sort of energy. Because just like the real sun, when it comes out, there isn't anything it doesn't touch. It influences and affects everything. It illuminates and banishes the shadows. So too does the sun card when it comes out in a tarot spread. It has the ability to lessen, sometimes even negate any challenging or painful energies, makes it easier, and it also adds as a kind of a boost to positive energy. With the sun, we have the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Showing up as a king here, but this is a general reading, so it could be a female. This is the King of Fire, passionate, assertive, a real go-getter, a good leader, a good delegator. Somebody, because they're a king or a queen, they have learned to master their passions and their temper. So this could be another individual who is somehow relevant in your life in this situation. Or for some of you, if it's not a specific other person, this could be the energy that you're bringing to your life or this situation right now. Next, we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire. Aces are the number one, so they represent the start of something new, a new path, a new beginning, an opportunity. Passionate, exciting, enthusiastic, creative, inspirational. With the Knight of Wands, the fastest of all of the knights, the Knights of Fire. So knights also represent offers and opportunities for change, the speed at which situations move. So this is getting started on something, charging off quickly, passionately, assertively towards some kind of new beginning. Excuse me. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. Leaving, turning your back, walking away from something which has proven to be unfulfilling, or it's simply run its course. It may have started out to be what you wanted, but it's not fulfilling. So here in the Eight of Cups, you're leaving to go in search of your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, your abundance card. So you're leaving something. You're headed towards something new. You're starting off on a new path, probably quite assertively, aggressively, and probably quite quickly for most of you too. That Eight of Cups comes with judgment, which makes sense because this is a major life-changing crossroads decision here. Sorry, clearing my throat so much. feels like, Aquarius, you're making some kind of quite big, even radical, major change in your life. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Devil. Now, the devil is usually, not always, but usually represents some kind of negative cycle of obsession. So, I mean, this is a general reading. Could mean a lot of things. It could mean addictions, traditional addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, shopping, working, toxic relationships, power and control issues. It represents often a situation which there's so much weight and attention and obsession in one area that it's become unhealthy, and it's cyclical, but there's something about it that's tempting, because that's how the devil entraps and enslaves, is through something. We tell ourselves, oh, I need this thing, right? So you keep getting sucked back into it. Doesn't always have to be negative. Sometimes it can just represent an obsessive energy that in some cases is fine. Most of the time it's unhealthy. Maybe you're turning your back on an unhealthy situation. You're like, that's it, I'm done, I'm leaving. Because this feels like a major life change here, Aquarius. Okay, let's clarify though. Let's clarify that overall energy of the devil. The Two of Swords. Stuck, reluctant or resistant to looking at something, and so no decisions are made because of that. Because you have to take the blindfold off and look at something. Once you look at something, you can't unsee it, so then you have to make choices and decisions. The Ace of Wands. This is the epiphany, the wake-up call. Everything being revealed in blinding clarity. I think you or someone close to you, but likely you, Aquarius, are literally waking up to seeing the toxicity in a situation, the unhealthiness of a situation where perhaps you didn't want to look at it before. I think something has happened, and it's almost as if you have no choice but to see it. It's like all of a sudden it's just, you see it for the insanity that it is. Clarify the Sun. As soon as I started this reading, I started feeling this like cloggingness in my throat. It may be throat chakra speaking stuff for some of you. Clarify the Sun. Wow. Death. Death in the Sun literally means death of a way of life. It means you're turning your back on a way of life. Temperance, to find balance, which is the opposite of that Devil card energy. The Devil card energy is a complete lack of balance because there's too much weight and obsessive focus in one area, and Temperance is about rebalancing. The Five of Wands, fighting about the same thing over and over and over again, the same old argument, everybody trying to win, everybody trying to be first, everyone trying to have the last word, rumors, gossip mongering, toxic negative cycles. This is starting to have the energy of somebody, it feels very intense, Aquarius, kind of like, the person that spends years and years and years working as in their office in a company, and one day they just get up and for some reason, inexplicable reason unknown to anybody but them, they walk out of their office, they walk out of their life, and they end up, making shell jewelry on the beach and being perfectly happy for the rest of their lives doing that. Like, it feels like that kind of a radical change. Clarify the King of Wands. The King of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is probably another individual that's somehow significant here. Three of Wands. feeling more hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future, only it's more of a waiting sort of energy for that. For some of you, this may be about another person, whether or not there's a relationship here. I don't know what the nature of the relationship is. For some of you, it might be love and romance. For some of you, it might be a business partner or a family member. It might be that they themselves have some kind of negative, toxic cycle that you've been involved with or trying to help or something of that sort. It's a negative cycle, and this other person is relevant in there somehow. But you're like, like something has happened to like throw a bucket of ice water on you, where you're seeing it for the insanity that it is, and you are done. You are so done. They need a new word for done. You're done. Clarify Ace of Wands. Exciting new beginnings. The Sun, again. Light, love, warmth, laughter, and uplifting of energy. The Devil, again. Yep, you are out of here. You're out of there. You want something new, something better, and you're doing it no matter what. Clarify Knight of Wands. Very quickly, very aggressively, very assertively. The Ace of Wands again. The Four of Wands, happy home, unexpected blessings, happy surprises, marriage. Whatever it is, you're throwing everything else out the window and going towards it. Clarify the Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away. The High Priestess, intuition, gut instinct, higher self, your connection to the divine, paying attention to your intuition. You're leaving because you know it is absolutely the thing that you need to be doing. Clarify Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, maybe more practical. It could be moving, relocating, new jobs, new starts. The Nine of Cups, so that you can find and have your wish fulfillment, your abundance, your cups overflowing with abundance. That is, I mean, this is probably going to be a short reading, not because it's not profound, it looks incredibly profound, but because it's so clear. I mean, except for some specific things like whatever this Devil card represents for you. Whatever it is you're leaving behind that has been so unfulfilling or so toxic that you're now seeing in the reality for what it is. It feels like you are just, right, that's it, I'm done. There's no talking you out of it. You are moving forward into this new beginning. It may be with a new person, or it may be you with your person, but you're leaving it all behind rather radically, which means rather transformatively as well. What a powerful reading. All right, well, let's see if Spirit has any final messages, guidance, and advice for Aquarius. The Lovers, relationship at a crossroads choice. This can be about a relationship or about another area of life that impacts the relationship, meaning you could be making this decision with a partner. The Magician, the manifester, he knows how to get it done. He's the entrepreneur of the tarot. He knows how to take his wisdom, knowledge, tools, skills, experience, and make things manifest into physical reality. It takes hard work to do that too. The Tower. When the Tower shows up as advice, Spirit is saying, let it all fall down. Whatever it is you're leaving, leave it. Let it crumble. And the Knight of Wands again, the sooner the better. It's quite clear here, Aquarius, that Spirit is validating whatever major transformative life changes are going on here, because it is literally about the death of a way of living and moving into something completely radically new. No matter what anybody else says about it or thinks about it, it doesn't matter. You're moving towards your wish fulfillment. You're saying yes to that path, and Spirit supports you doing it. And not only does Spirit support you doing it, the way that you're doing it, but they support you doing it as quickly as possible. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, those are your messages for the last half of June. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful, useful, or at least that it validated what's already going on or what you're thinking about. Again, if any of this resonates enough with you that you would like to maybe take a deeper look at it, unpack it a little bit, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the July general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.